Hey everybody, it's Deceleration, and Happy New Year to you all, as 2014 is on our doorstep, and I am sure that we will all do some awesome things next year. Before we do that, there's a few things I want to talk about in regards to my channel, GG Let's Played, and a bunch of other stuff that's been going on, because I feel like I've been keeping you guys in the dark, and also a bit neglecting this channel, and I really want to talk about what I think I need to do, and I want to keep you guys up to speed, because I think there is some confusion going on. Let me start breaking this down for you guys at a bit of a timeline. Ever since the end of Dark Moon is when I really think that my channel took I wouldn't say a step down, but I started uploading less because I have more stuff to do, because if I can just give you guys a quick look into my personal life, at the time of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, that was my second semester of my junior year in high school, and for those of you who have been through the American school system and are trying to get into college, you know how all that goes, the second semester of junior year and the beginning of your senior year. So it was right after that that I really had to be like, oh crap, I can't spend so much time playing video games, I have to actually study so that I can make video games, because that's what I want to do. And after that, so I had to start studying for standardized tests and stuff, and then the summer came and I was doing work at colleges, and I just didn't have that much time, which is why Pikmin 2 was so broken in the beginning. I recorded like 9 episodes in bulk, and actually like pre-rendered them all and like scheduled them to try to space them out when I was gone, but it didn't work out really the way that I wanted it to. Not to mention Wind Waker got thrown on the hardest back burner of all time, excluding Proton John, shout out to you. But God, I feel really bad about what happened with Wind Waker and with Pikmin 2 and everything else, because then we roll into after the summer, and it was the beginning of my senior year, and I was like, I'm gonna have so much time, like this is gonna be easy, and then I realized that I still had to get into college, so I had to keep studying and not fail everything. So I still wasn't uploading the videos that I wanted to, and it's not all, I don't want to portray it as me being slaughtered with the work all the time. It was partially me either not being in the mood or just not coming up with the time, not managing my time correctly. So anyway, fast forward a little bit to October, I actually got into college to where I wanted to go in late October, so which made me super happy. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have all this free time. And me and one of my good friends, Connor, started a channel, which most of you have probably heard of, GG Let's Played, because it was a different style of commentary that I really wanted to try, that was inspired by Game Grumps, which I'm sure most of you know. I wanted to clarify that, because I saw how much fun it was, and I've always wanted to do a collab channel inspired by the Runaway guys at first, but then I saw how Game Grumps did it, and we kind of melded styles, and I like what it's become. I love what it's become. We've put out over 100 videos in 3 months. Like, the productivity of that channel is awesome. We brought in other awesome people, Brian, Tony, and now we've got Alec, and we're trying to get other people worked in as guests. It's been an awesome ride. I love the community that we have built over there. But then we move on to what I feel like I have failed in, and that is maintaining both channels. And I really do feel for people now, for those of you who've watched or are fans of JonTron and Ego Raptor, because I talked about Game Grumps earlier, it is obvious that for a while, when they started their collab channel, just like I have started mine, their personal channels suffered to a degree, especially, I don't want to like call him out, because JonTron does awesome work, but it was obvious that some of JonTron's fans were a bit upset that he wasn't doing as much work on his channel, because Game Grumps wasn't for everyone, and just like GG Let's Played isn't for everyone, and I know that all my fans don't like it. Well, not that they don't, like, it's not for everybody, you know what I'm trying to say here, and the fact that I was dedicating and am dedicating so much time to that, my channel, just like Wind Waker, kind of got thrown on the back burner really hard, and there would be weeks without uploads, and I felt really bad about that, and it came to my attention, as I brought back Wind Waker yesterday, that some people were like, thinking that I was gone, until I uploaded that video, because I realized I was like, I just disappeared out of nowhere for weeks at a time. So there's a few things that I want to talk about to fix these things, and to hopefully help you guys stay more in touch with me and kind of keep up with everything, so that you guys don't think that I died. First thing is something I highly recommend, especially if you do watch a lot of YouTubers, is that most every YouTuber has a Twitter, and even if you're not about that Twitter life at all, and I completely understand that as someone who doesn't use Facebook, I don't really like a lot of forms of social media because I feel like, one, they're a big waste of time, especially when I'm like talking about how much I'm trying to fit in all my work that I need to do. And sometimes it's just like something you don't want to have to deal with because there's a lot of drama on there and stuff. I totally feel where those people are coming from, but I do recommend getting one, if only to like follow just a few people that you really want to know what they're up to, and you don't have to go on all the time, just like, hey, I wonder what that guy's doing. You just go check past tweets. It really is handy. I don't know how everybody else uses Twitter, but I can tell you that my Twitter is never about my life, really. I don't want to make it about that. I try to keep my Twitter for telling you guys what's up, letting you know when I'm going to upload videos, letting you know what series are coming up, what series are going to be on break for a while. I try to keep it helpful, not cluttered with a bunch of stuff. I'm not saying that you have to do your Twitter like that, but that is just how I run mine because that's what I wanted to use it for. Because now that YouTube's going through all these changes, YouTube PMs and like messaging, it's not that good. I really wish YouTube would have a better way to communicate with my fans, so unfortunately I have to use Twitter for that. But I highly recommend getting a Twitter if you really want to know if I'm still alive and kicking or not. But other things that I want to try to address is I'm really going to try to tear myself away from GG, which has been like my baby channel for a couple of months, and I said is one of the main reasons that as of late, because I have gotten more free time now that I'm into college and everything, but I have been devoting it pretty much all to my new channel. So I want to not make that channel suffer either, because we've got a bunch of great content creators over there who I know can help me out with that. So I'm going to try to, in 2014, this is pretty much, I guess, my New Year's resolution, is to try to bring focus back to my channel, because I was looking back at my old videos and the community that you guys helped me build, and I really miss that. So I want to try to keep a good balance going, because I do also love the community that we've built over at GG. So I want to try to keep both of those going strong. So I'm going to definitely try to keep Wind Waker almost daily. I really want to just like throw uploads on my channel. Not to say that the quality will suffer at all. I just need to start putting in the time again, which I'm definitely going to start doing in the new year. And so basically, the things in review are, I'll probably link people here just as a TLDR. In review, I feel like I've been neglecting my channel a bit, so in 2014, I'm going to shift focus back to this channel more. I'm going to kill Wind Waker, not in a violent way, but I'm going to plow through those uploads. We're gonna finish that game super strong. I'm really excited for that. I'm like totally back in the mood, because there was a time when I really just wasn't feeling it, and I feel like it was better for me to just hold off until I was motivated again. So in the hopes of making this brief, Wind Waker, gonna nail that. Pikmin 2, also gonna come back. I really want to finish that by the end of January, so we're gonna just get that out of the way as well. Star Fox 64, the same, we're almost done with that. Get all of those three things just done within the span of January is my goal. Also, like I said earlier, if you want to keep up with me, and because there was some confusion whether or not I was like quitting LPing or something, follow me on Twitter, because like I said, I don't clutter it, or I try not to clutter it too much with useless information. I try to keep it about what I'm doing on my channel. It's more of like a bulletin board of what's going on over here. So follow that if you are highly interested in what series are going on and whatnot. So those two things, and I'm going to also make a montage of the year in review, because this was an awesome year for my channel. Even though I've talked about some things, I think I'm just being a bit self-critical, but I do feel like I owe it to you guys to focus more on this channel. So those are the things in review that I wanted to say. I hope you guys all have an awesome new year. I'm on vacation right now enjoying myself, so if it sounds a bit weird, I'm using a different recording setup, sorry about that. But I wanted to really thank you all guys for all your support during my times where I really wasn't paying too much attention to this channel, but I promise now that I will try to balance my efforts between this channel and GG and keep everybody happy. So thank you guys all for sticking around, and I guarantee you an awesome 2014.